as promised, we spoke with Rickie Collins prior to coming on the air here. We're going to play the entire interview back for you. We started him off by I asked him about his injury. I said the last time we saw you was the end of spring. You had an injury. You were held out of the spring game. I asked him if he's 100% going into summer camp.
Yeah, I am 100%. The injury was like a little knick-knack injury, but I came back. I'm 100% now with the team. Full throttle going, getting ready for camp.
Last time we saw you as well, you were listed as, QB1 on the depth chart. And since then, they've brought in another quarterback in Steve Angeli. How are you approaching going into camp? Are you going into it approaching it as though you're the starter? Are you going into it approaching it as though, you're in for a quarterback competition? How has it been articulated to you?
I'm going in approaching it as this competition because there's always competition in our program. I was named the starter, so obviously that's who I am, but it's always competition in the program. I mean, no one's spot is solidified, and it's always looking to do the best thing for the team.
One thing we hear all the time about Fran Brown from the players, from recruits and guys that, have been playing for him is that he's very upfront. He's very transparent. He's very honest. Can you speak to how it all went down with when they brought in Steve Angeli? Did he have conversations with you? What was said and kind of how was it pitched to you that they were bringing in another quarterback after the spring?
Yeah, he had a conversation with me. He talked to me about it, and then, like you said, he's very authentic. He's very truthful and honest. So he's going to tell you what he's going to do and how he's going to do it. And obviously, what he does is what he thinks is best for the team. So, like I said, I mean, he preaches to us and our culture that he's building. He's always competition, so can't shy away from it here.
Up until the injury, you had a chance to, work with the receivers, work with the offense, work with Jeff Nixon, learn the playbook. How was that process for you? How's that transition been coming from LSU to Syracuse, and how comfortable do you feel with the offense right now?
I feel very comfortable with the offense. Just constantly trying to get better and learn from Coach Nixon and Coach Caponelli. Just constantly picking their brains about things I can get better at and ways I can go about reading things or just finding ways to get better with the team. So, I mean, ultimately, I feel I have a good grasp of the offense and very confident in myself that I will be able to play fast.
What led you to Syracuse?
Coach Fran, really, the coaches that he's building and his mindset and my mindset, in my opinion, are very alike. Our end goal is want to win a championship, want to be best in our respective craft. So I just want to be the best, and he wants to be the best. So I feel that we are going to push each other towards that.
Did the play of Kyle McCord and what he did at Syracuse help in the you coming here?
No doubt. Kyle did great things last season, and Coach Nixon and Coach Fran did a good job. The whole staff did a good job with Kyle. So seeing that, it gave me a tremendous amount of confidence to be able to come here and have good hope that I was better do good things as well.
Speaking of Kyle McCord, I know he was around a little bit during the spring. He had a lot of really positive things to say about you. What were your interactions with him like? Did he give you any sort of advice, any sort of tips on how to succeed at Syracuse and in this offense?
Really just the main thing he told me was just to keep being myself, just keep leading, and obviously stay in the playbook and keep learning and trying to find new ways to learn. So, but yeah, being able to pick his brain about things was good for me.
You said keep being yourself. Could you describe yourself to us? Give us a little scouting report of Rickie Collins, the football player.
Exciting, fun. I'd say. Probably, obviously a dual threat. I mean, explosive and just a playmaker.
Do you model your game after anyone, or what quarterback, I guess, would you say you're most comparable to, whether it's in the NFL or somebody in the college game?
I really don't know. I feel my passing ability is my strong suit, but I'm a great runner as well. So we have a lot of guys like that, but I feel the way I do it is different.
Getting back to the spring, I was asking you about the, working with Jeff Nixon and Nunzio Campanelli and that offense. What stood out to you from a personnel perspective with the guys that you're going to be throwing to and working with, the receivers, the tight ends, the running backs? What stands out to you about the offensive unit that you're going to be working with?
Really, the youth that we have, a lot of fresh legs, a lot of guys that can go. Obviously, we're very fast on the perimeter, and our backs can all go. So I think that's probably what I'm most excited about. Just have a lot of weapons and a lot of people that can go make plays.
You said that you're 100% coming back from the injury. How long have you been able to throw since the injury? And, what are some of the things you've been working on this summer and hope to continue to work on?
I started throwing probably after May. So June, so ever since June I've been back. Things I've been working on, just timing with the receivers really, just so we can be on the same page all the time. And the tight ends as well.
I got to ask you about this schedule. You guys are coming off a 10-win season, and this schedule is, we say it's brutal. I guess you guys would probably say it's challenging, right? All these top teams away from the Dome this year. What do you make of the schedule? And I guess how excited are you to, the first game is Tennessee, and, you've got Miami away from home, and Clemson, and Notre Dame, and SMU. The list goes on and on. What do you make of this schedule, and how are you guys approaching it?
We're not really thinking about that right now, man. We're just preparing for the season the best way we know how to. We'll attack that challenge when it gets here, but they had to prepare for games just how we had to prepare for games. So when those teams come up that week, we'll prepare for that and we'll attack it that way.
Does it keep you, as a team, a little more focused? The fact that it's Tennessee, in a neutral site game to open the year, opposed to like an FCS opponent. Does it ramp up, I guess, the urgency as you guys start camp? Like there can be no wasted days or, wasted time because you got to get ready for a legit opponent right out of the gate.
No, I feel like that. I feel like as a team, Tennessee is a quality opponent, but I feel like the way Coach Fran is coaching us and instilling the way he's instilling the culture that we're trying to build, we're trying to attack everything the same way. And we want to go 100% no matter who we play. We want to give, if Tennessee all the way down to whoever, it can be a Pop Warner school, a team, we want to attack it the same way. We want to go and be 100% and be detailed in everything we do.
At this stage, you guys are getting ready to start camp in about a week or so. Can you speak to, I guess, your relationship with the other quarterbacks in that room right now? And how's everybody getting along? And how is the vibe in the QB room right now?
I feel that we definitely learn from each other. I say that I like that the most about each other. No one is prideful in the room. We all help each other with questions or answers to questions, or just if we need advice on anything, we go to each other willingly and not have to be embarrassed about it and be able to get an answer, or just even if learning something new from each other. We all do well with that.
Yeah, go ahead, Paul.
I was going to ask you, you're coming from LSU. Coach Brown was last at Georgia, and we get asked by the listeners all the time about SEC schools and the culture down there. Well, how does what Fran Brown's doing compare to the culture that you were at in LSU?
He's bringing, like you said, he's bringing that down south. He's bringing a lot of down south players up north, actually, and I like that. I like that a lot. Just giving that different swagger to the Northeast. That's what I think he's doing the most about just bringing the Southeastern Conference to the ACC. Just bringing that swag and that competitiveness and that drive all the way here.
We got to talk to you a little bit back in the spring, but we don't really know you all that well. So when you're not playing football, Rickie, can you kind of give us an idea of who you are off the field, hobbies, interests, things you like to do when you're not playing football?
I like to shop. I actually like to shop. I'm not shopping or just out eating, probably sitting back watching TV with my dog. So, not nothing too crazy, but I like to stay out the radar.
What kind of dog do you have?
I knew you were going to ask that.
You said what?
What kind of dog do you have?
I have a cane corso.
Oh, nice. And are you one of those late night Amazon guys, or do you have to go out to like a mall or something?
It depends. I do a lot of online shopping. I mean, the mall is not too bad, but I like to get what I really want offline. So yeah.
That's right. You can get anything you want online. Rickie, it's been a pleasure chatting with you here, and I know it's about time to get down to work, right? Preseason camp starting here shortly. Best of luck as camp gets started, and we look forward to talking with you again real soon.
Thank you.
All
Thank you for
right.
having me.
Thanks for coming on, Rickie. For the show, we'll have some comments from Fran Brown and the players coming up as the show moves along. We hope to play back some comments at 1 o'clock from Fran Brown.
It sounds like everybody's on the same page, Steve, that there's a competition at the quarterback position. And that's a good thing, and it sounds like everybody's getting along, and one of them will transfer at the end of the year.